What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to the mobile gaming recap for February the 26th, 2019. We only had one major release this week, but we have a ton of news when it comes to upcoming games and events. So let's not waste any more time and jump right in to the mobile gaming recap. So our one and only major release comes from Nexon and their brand new mobile MMO, AxE Alliance vs Empire. Now, truth be told, if you're not into the whole auto-pathing, auto-questing, auto-combat, auto-grinding mobile MMO that we see time and time again on the platform, I don't really see too much in this game that's going to win you over. The whole claim to fame on this game is the fact that it does have open world PvP. At any time, you can attack the opposing faction, kill them, gain honor points, and then turn around and use those honor points to buy gear and costumes in the shop. So I do like that idea on paper, but I will tell you, as a person that has been playing the heck out of this game, I'm actually like level 32 right now. I have been top rank on the server like multiple days in a row. I'll talk about that later. So I've been playing the game pretty hardcore, and I will tell you that the whole sheen of open world PvP kind of wears off rather quickly when you realize a lot of people are just AFK autoing like, you know, I'm doing. So when you kill someone in PvP, yeah, it's great, but it's not as satisfying because chances are that person's not even at their keyboard. They're off making sandwiches, watching Netflix, doing other things. So it's not as satisfying as it feels in doing like PvP in like a full-fledged PC MMO. So my gameplay the last few days playing this game has been 100% focused on PvE. Now the good thing is, you can play this game and completely ignore PvP for the most part. Now, when you go out in the field, there is a chance you will get killed. That's inevitable. But for the most part, you can just kind of do raiding, you can do dungeon grinding, you can do your dailies, you can do all that stuff without having to worry about PvP at all. So I've been still playing it. Conqueror, FG3000's in the AxE clan, doing his best. So with all that being said, I still think that this game is worth a try, even if you were kind of put off by games like Lineage Revolution. Like, I didn't like Lineage Revolution at all. I didn't stick with it beyond my first impressions video, but for whatever reason, I'm still playing AxE to this day. So whatever that's worth, you might want to give it a try. Nexon's brand new mobile MMO, AxE Alliance vs Empire. So yeah, so not a lot going on last week, but the first week of March is shaping up to be an extremely busy week. We already last week talked about Brown Dust releasing on March the 7th. We also have another announced release date. March the 5th is the release of Laplace M. Now, when I first looked at this game, I thought for sure that this was another one of those copy and paste anime MMOs from AxE Legends, but this game is not made by AxE Legends, believe it or not, even though it looks very similar to their style. This game is actually brought to you by the same exact team that brought you Lightbringer that came out earlier this year. So right off the bat, my expectations have gone up. I still don't know too much about this game, but there is a good degree of hype surrounding it. So of course, as you guys know, as soon as this game drops on global release, I will be there day one with the first impressions. So speaking of games that I have no idea what gameplay is like, last idea from Square Enix. Now this game has an announced release date of spring 2019. Now we're not 100% sure if that just means Japan or if they plan to do a worldwide release, so more to come on that one. Now I'm very curious to see what Square Enix does with another opportunity to make another mobile RPG, because to be honest, and I can only speak for myself, I'm not 100% sure that they understand what it means to make a daily progression based mobile RPG. Now, if they decide to make a game like Another Eden, for example, I think they will knock it out of the park. But if they try to make another Opera Omnia style game, I don't really think they understand what it means just yet. Like I said, selfish opinion, but Opera Omnia is a fantastic game, but when you have to play it every single day, the weakness of that game shows, because they have a reluctance when it comes to streamlining and quality of life features that you have to have. If you make a game that requires players to play every single day, you have to have some type of concessions when it comes to burnout. And I don't really think that Opera Omnia can really handle burnout very well. So we'll see. They have another opportunity. Last idea coming spring 2019. Hopefully they do a worldwide release. So staying in line with upcoming releases, we have LYN the Lightbringer from Nexon. So this is a brand new hero collector from Nexon that is currently available for pre-registration. So if you want to get in there and get your pre-registration rewards, now is the time. Looking at what they've revealed so far, this seems to be like your typical hero collector. It has a story mode, arena, it has real-time co-op race, things of that nature. But this game's whole claim to fame is its art style and its story. So that's something that you're really gonna have to experience yourself. So we'll be on the lookout. There's not a definite global release date just yet, but since pre-registration is up, I've confirmed that on Facebook as well as the Play Store. It shouldn't be too much longer before we get to play this game for ourselves. So switching gears to a game that's a lot closer to release, Skylanders Ring of Heroes comes out on February the 27th. Now this game is a brand new hero collector using the Skylanders IP, brought to you by the same exact team that brought you Summoners Wars. Now Summoners Wars is an OG when it comes to hero collectors. There are so many games out there that have basically just wholesale stolen features for Summoners Wars and put them in their own game. So it's good to see what the Summoners War team is going to come up with now that they have an opportunity to make another game with a very popular IP and a clean slate. So definitely be on the lookout for this title. And of course, I'll be there day one with my first impressions video on the 27th. So that will do it for the currently released and the future titles on the horizon. Let's move into the final part of the video, ladies and gentlemen, the quick hits. So let's start off with Naruto X Boruto Ninja Voltage showing just a glimmer of life this week. So you guys know those EKG machines that do the whole boop, boop, boop? Like Ninja Voltage right now is at that point, wherever the slowest amount of boop, boops, that's where they are right now. The slowest amount before actually dying, that's where Ninja Voltage is. But on the flip side, that does mean that they can spring back to life at any moment. So what is going on inside Ninja Voltage FG? Well, they have teased a new Shinobi. Huh? So if you're not playing this game, that will probably come off like whoop-de-doo, big deal, a new Shinobi was announced. But this is coming from a game that has zero community interaction. So the fact that they're actually engaging with the community and doing one of these little teasing Shinobi games, I think it's a good sign. It's a positive sign. It's the exact opposite to a smack in the face at least. So progress. So moving on to Air of Light celebrating its 1-year anniversary, and this game just refuses to give up. I've been kind of watching this game when it comes to the highest grossing chart on the Android store, and this game went from not even being in the top 500 to right around the top 100 highest grossing RPG. So this game has dramatically turned around. Every single time I see a patch update, it's more streamlined and it's more quality of life. It's new cool characters. It's implementing community feedback. So hopefully this game continues a trend in a positive direction. Right now, I know it's very early in the year, but this game has my vote for most improved hero collector of 2019, but I know there's a lot of the year left to go. So 1-year anniversary is currently being celebrated, which of course comes with login bonuses and goodies, and they have a collaboration going on with Summoners Wars. Now, if you're confused on why this collaboration came to be, Gameville makes Air of Light, Gameville owns Com2uS owns Summoners Wars. So it was a pretty easy collaboration for them to do because it was basically in-house, but that doesn't take away from it at all. I love a good collaboration in any hero collector. So Air of Light celebrating its 1-year anniversary, a really good comeback story so far. So if you're a fan of Summoners Wars, or if you're just a fan of gothic dark style hero collectors, definitely give Air of Light a whirl. So right now, a game called Bang Dream has a collaboration going on with Persona 5. Now, I planned on covering this title last week, but I could not get this game to work on my Wi-Fi on my phone. It would only work on data, so I wasn't about that life. So I don't really know anything about this game. It's like a rhythm music game, waifu collector. So if you have better luck, definitely give it a try. I know there's a lot of Persona 5 fans out there, so here you go. So King's Raid is currently deploying a brand new update called Pandemonium. Now with this Pandemonium update comes a brand new story chapter, costume sets, new characters, login bonuses, bug fixes, and they've also uploaded a slew of cinematic story trailers onto YouTube as well. So they're putting a lot of weight behind this update, so it might be about that time for me to revisit this title in 2019. This is one of the OG hero collectors that I used to cover on this channel, so it's well overdue for me to revisit to see what this game has been up to. The single-player JRPG hero collector Another Eden has added a brand new episode called Two Knights and the Holy Sword. Along with that brand new update comes 3 brand new characters as well. Final Blade, the recently released Eastern-themed hero collector, is teasing 2 brand new characters, the Crow Assassin and Lady Moonlight, to be coming soon. So Knights Chronicle is updating their game to version 1.8. Along with that comes a brand new story and more, in air quotes. If you want to know more about what version 1.8 brings to the game, definitely check out their live stream that's going to be going on later today. And last but not least, Epic 7 has released a side story update. Along with that comes a brand new waifu, which is basically a bootleg Ivy, and I cannot be mad at that. So once again, my name is FG3000. That was the Mobile Gaming Recap, and I will see you guys in the next video. Instagram.